Yeah, it is me. I am back once again for a new video, and today I'm going to show you how to make a real trap metal beat. Yes, nowadays every beat that is getting screamed on is trap metal for some reason. No, that is not it, okay? Trap metal is supposed to be trap and metal, okay? Listen, we're gonna start this shit, alright? So here we are in FL Studio, you see, right? Holy shit, why am I lagging? That's actually crazy. That doesn't matter, right? So, let's start with the beginning, right? So, get yourself a metal sample. Doesn't matter what kind of sample, right? Just get yourself a metal sample. I chose specifically this one. Which I got on Splice. Now, if you get the metal sample, you want to put some like bass on it, right? So remove the bass from the sample, please. Thank you. So what I have here is a removed bass from this. This one is for like the main drop, this EQ. Why am I lagging so hard? Holy fucking shit. Alright, listen. This EQ is for the main drop because the metal sample I have there has some nice like mids. And I wanted to like preserve those, so that's cool. I got this for when the metal sample is playing on its own, so it doesn't have like as much bass, so the drop hits harder. And then this EQ is just to get rid of this fucking like frequency because it's like harsh as shit. So I removed that, right? So this is it. Now I have myself a second one. All these samples are, by the way, from Splice, which very nice, right? So I have a second one which sounds like this, which is like let me turn on this and this and this, and that's it, right? So this is where, oh wait, this is so right. So this one is off now because I only have that on in here because that's when it's playing on its own, and that's when it's like most strong in that frequency, right? And it's absolutely AIDS. So I got this sample as well, which is kind of emotional, so I liked it, right? It sounds like this. So that's like, those are the samples I'm using for this beat. Pretty simple stuff, right? I'm lying actually, I have another sample, right? I have this sample to kind of switch it up in the second drop and like the main drop over there, which sounds like this. Which together they kind of sound pretty cool like this. That's kind of cool, okay? So next up I got this drum sample here. Why I need to like turn these on for a second. Hold up. This one, this one. So I got this sample, which is just real like metal drums, which sound like this. Right, so I got that from Splice as well. Then I put the side chaining on the kick, and I put this kick on those kicks. So what I've done here is I did this with the sample, so like the bass of that kick, you hear like the little bit of like reverb or something like behind the main kick, right? That's like that sample, so that's why I wanted to get that low end, and this high end is just fucking harsh because you can like hear that, right? Yeah, that's just fucked. Okay, so I kind of put that down a bit. The kick, I put a transient shaper on it just for a bit more attack and like put down the sustain because it was like a bit of a fart kick. It sounded like a right. I fucking hated that. Then I have this this sample here, this snare sample, like a normal what you call it, like drum sample, and then this sample, which is from the Anti-King drum kit, which sounds kind of cool, so I put that in. Then I have these hi-hats with these hi-hat rolls, as you can see here. I put them in different things because I'm weird. I also have this reverse kick, which is kind of cool, like kind of, you know how it is. I always do that, right? Then I have this top loop with chanting, which I use very frequently to get a bigger feel in your track like this. And then all the drums together should sound like this. Right, then you remove some of those samples in the like break, like I remove this one in particular, and then to get the break a little more interesting and build up to like the main drop, I put in this sample also from the Anti-King drum kit, which sounds like this. Basically just a white noise loop, and if you like play everything together like that, it sounds like this. Alright, so that's like all the drums. Then I have some fills. This one for the first, like for the initial drop, which sounds like this. Which is from the Too Easy drum kit. Then I have this one for the main drops, first two. Which is like a metal fill, right? So I was like, that kind of fits, that's kind of cool. Then I have this one, which is for the last main drop. Which also sounded like a little bit metal, so I put that in. Why am I like 1 frame a second? What the fuck is this? I'm getting pissed off here. Stop that. And then that's basically all the drums, right? I have this crash here, which is not that interesting. It's just one crash. Sounds like that. So interesting part, the 808s, right? 808s are fun, right? So I have this as the first pattern for the breaks, which sounds like this. It doesn't sound like anything because I did something wrong. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Without effects, it sounds like this. So what I did is I added overdrive. I didn't put it to like 100, which you could do get like that, but it was too loud for me, so I did it without, so you get like a nice warm feel. Then I have this EQ, which I boost some like mids and like a little bit of high mids, and then a dip in the low mids because those are muddy as hell and I wanted those out. And then kilohertz distortion, which is interesting because I didn't distort it as much, like only half a decibel, and then I spread it a bit, so you have like wide 808s, which sounds cool. Because without it sounds like this, and with it sounds like this. You might not even be able to hear the difference, but I promise the small differences make the track like better, okay? Small steps make a big epic. Yes, I am good with words. Then this is my second 808 pattern, which is for the main drop, which sounds like this. You have some slides in there and shit. So that's basically the 808s, right? And then with drums, it sounds like this. I'll show you my master as well, by the way. Very simple. I put EQ, boost lows, remove this because harsh, soft clipper to get it like fucking punch you in the face, right, the track. Then I boost lows, boost a bit of like fucking treble high, whatever, you know. OTT because I'm weird. Please don't kill me for this. Soundgradizer, again, please don't kill me for this. It just sounds better. Like, I mean, listen for a second, like, to the difference. I'm gonna play this. Like, listen to that difference, bro. It's so much better. Like, actually. People clown on that shit, but it's actually fucking amazing. Then I have the Ozone 10. Ozone 11. Ozone 10. I'm actually dumb. Ozone 10, and I have the low end like 35% down to get it a bit more mono, but I want to keep the bass like wide, so I didn't put it down on 100%, and some people might frown on this, but fuck you. dynamic EQ, which is to smooth out the high end, basically, a maximizer to get it like maximum volume, and a vintage limiter because my teacher says that the true peak on the vintage limiter lets nothing through. So you have like basically a true peak that actually works, because some plugins still let out true peaks even if you like cap them for some fucking reason. I don't fucking know. That's literally it. I have balance so I can fade out the song at the end because, you know, I'm old school like that. And if you did all this correct, listen, you'll have a track that sounds like this. That's basically how I make my trap metal, right? So, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you can use this information to your advantage. Feel free to like get the splice sample and shit. Here are the names of the splice sample here, like screenshot it. This is the big drop one. This is the pre-drop one, and then this is like the orchestral thing. You can like search this up and just get the same samples, get the same 808s, because most of the packs that I used are free. And recreate this if you would like. This is also, there you go, this one. And if you want, you can recreate it, you can do your own thing with it, whatever, right? But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.